How's everybody doing? Just want to do a quick review of two flicks that I picked up today for pretty cheap. We have Wes Craven's Last House on the Left and Cabin Fever 2 Spring Fever. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I only paid $4.99 for this. This is the original Last House on the Left, not that piece of shit remake. This is Wes Craven's first flick he ever directed. Sean Cunningham produced it, who you probably know from Friday the 13th. He was the director on that. Producer on Freddy vs. Jason, Jason Goes to Hell, and most recently the Friday the 13th reboot. So Sean Cunningham definitely has his name stamped in the horror genre, as does Wes Craven, I guess, if you want to say that. But this is the unrated set, collector's edition, it says. Obviously, it has the movie, widescreen format. It's got commentary with David Hess, Mark Scheffler, and Fred Lincoln. It's got a documentary called Still Standing, The Legacy of Last House on the Left with Wes Craven. It's got two more featurettes documentaries that go over the film, and the unfinished short film that Wes Craven was working on called Tales That Will Tear Your Heart Out. I don't know why this isn't on Blu-ray. I mean, this seems like this movie should be on Blu-ray. I don't know why they haven't released. Maybe it's in the works now, but who knows? Maybe when Scream 4 comes out in October on Blu-ray, maybe we'll get this. For those of you who haven't seen Last House on the Left, the tagline for this movie was, keep repeating, "This is only a movie. This is only a movie. This is only a movie." It came out in the late '70s or early '70s. I'm sorry, and it's basically these two girls who leave home, say they're doing something, they end up going to the city. These want to buy drugs from this group of people, and they end up kidnapping them, bring them to the woods, and just brutally rape them. Just awful things. And I always was a fan of the horror flicks that didn't have a monster, didn't have something supernatural, somebody that's real that could live next door to you. Last House on the Left definitely has that. You definitely have to have the stomach for it. I mean, if you're a true horror fan, you've already seen this, and it's probably at least your top 30. It's good to see how Wes Craven got his start with this. It's actually good to see that he came back and actually added stuff to this release. A lot of times, directors, maybe if they made a big name for themselves, they won't really pay attention to how they got started. It's good to see that Wes Craven actually, added some new commentary, some new featurettes for this disc. Yeah, I mean, what more can you say about that? Definitely recommend that, especially at the price tag of $4.99. I mean, get out of here. This movie is definitely well worth the $5. So moving on, Cabin Fever 2, Spring Fever. Eli Roth did not direct this, unfortunately. Eli Roth directed the first Cabin Fever. Eli Roth is the same guy behind Hostel and Hostel 2. You might know him from Inglourious Basterds. He was in that movie as an actor. Played the guy with the baseball bat that comes out, "You from Boston?" and just whacks that guy to shit. He was in Piranha 3D as the MC. "Oh, we're gonna see some titties here." Eli Roth's just awesome guy. A true horror fan who knows the material. I love the first one, the first Cabin Fever. It was something fresh. It was something new. If those of you who haven't seen the first one, it's about a flesh-eating virus that spreads around, and these group of kids, including Mr. Boy Meets World himself, Ryder Strong, go to a cabin to get away, have fun. This flesh-eating virus gets into their system. They end up dying one by one. It's just a great movie. I have it on Blu-ray over here. I should have pulled that out for this, but anyways. All right, back to Cabin Fever 2. This is T. West who directed this. Up and coming director. He also did the House of the Devil, which I thought was really good. If you're in the haunted house type of stories, like Amityville Horror and that type of genre. Cabin Fever 2, Ryder Strong is in this movie, reprising his character, but he dies within the first 2 minutes. He actually gets hit by this bus right here on the cover. Pretty good opening, I would say. This this starts out, well, the end of Cabin Fever, the kids, the virus was in the river. It was in the river from a dog, and a guy died in the river that had the virus, and it was in the river, and the kids get lemonade from the river, and they're selling it to the townsfolk, and that's how the first one ended, with a bunch of people, the cops and all the townsfolk having lemonade, and it ends on like this hick tone with the folk tale music and shit. A great ending. Unfortunately, the town is not infected in this at the beginning, as the previous movie would have you believe, but the virus spreads to a school, to a high school, with kids that, I mean, it's just, some of the stuff they show in this flick is just crazy. I mean, it's unrated, as you can see right there, unrated, and it was straight to DVD. So I mean, in this blooming DVD, straight to DVD, director's cut, unrated cut. I mean, the screenwriters and directors now have the privilege of not giving a shit what the MPAA thinks, which is awesome. I mean, back in the 80s, even the 70s, going back to Last House on the Left, I mean, the MPAA just destroyed flicks. It's a whole nother topic, but they just literally raped movies, and just it's just, some of them are awful. I mean, when I do the Friday the 13th series, I'll get into that more. But yeah, Last House on the Left, as Cabin Fever, is also unrated. So you get the gore, you get the over the top stuff. There's a scene in here where this really hideously ugly kid is getting a blowjob in the school bathroom, and the girl turns around and spits out semen, and she's got like herpes or some shit all. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? But anyways, the infection gets to the school at the prom. There's just over-the-top deaths, over-the-top gore. It's just a gore fest. If you're a fan of gore, if you're a fan of just, let's get a bunch of retarded kids, let's get them naked, and let's have them get killed by a flesh-eating virus, this is your movie. If you want to see a punch bowl spiked with a flesh-eating virus, and everybody on the prom dance floor have a flesh-eating virus kill them in sequence, this is your movie right here. There's a scene at the end where this chick, I think she's on the back here, the same one that gave the blowjob in the bathroom, yeah, right there in the middle. She is apparently a stripper, an underage stripper, and she's stripping, and the virus at this point has spread to her tits, and she takes off her shirt, and it's just the flesh-eating virus is all around her nipples. And you got one guy that's like, I don't give a damn what she looks like. And I'm like, yeah, this movie is pretty cool, pretty awesome. And at the end, the ending was all right. The ending kind of turned into one of those stupid comic book endings where like it just becomes animated, and then you get to see the virus actually spreads from the guy from the strip club, goes home, uses his toothbrush, his wife uses it, and it just spreads and spreads and spreads. The ending does go over that, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely check out. I guess the tagline is, "This time it's spreading." T. West, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this was his directorial debut, I'm not sure, but he's definitely an up-and-coming guy. Yeah, so definitely check this out. If you're a fan of the first, it's not Eli Roth, so you're getting something different, but give it a chance. I think you'd like it. Alright, thanks for listening.